Hello everyone, Atou here.
And Tsuyoi.
And we're back. A Gundam tale. Right. So it turns out I misdirected you a little bit last time. You know,
Navigator.
telling you to go to like a certain floor when you really should have gone to another floor.
It's a lot of floors, it's fine. I understand it.
Okay, but anyways, yes, to correct the course, you need to go to the 5th floor.
The 5th floor.
Right, which you have done.
Yes, I have. There's only 7. How many floors are total? Oh, hey. I'm not invisible. Also, that means this guy can see me. Huh. Okay. Let's do this. No, I think it's a random encounter. The eternal hatred. I mean, the eternal question. Is this the random encounter or is this the real deal? It's the real deal.
Okay, it's the real deal.
I'm not afraid of you.
Yeah, real deal going on and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Oh, so, this reminds me.
Yes.
So,
What?
you know how we came up with our own One Piece fruits and stuff like that?
I don't remember any of mine, but yeah, okay.
Alright.
You won't stop talking about yours, but...
Yeah, because I think they're so awesome.
Oh, I can see how much confidence I must have had in mine, you say.
But, so, I thought, like, you know, I should probably actually write these things down so that I don't forget them or I can bring them up at a later time.
It is your way.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe make a choose your own adventure out of them. Because that's really appealing to me nowadays. The idea of just, like, you know, making my own stuff like that. So, when I was looking over, like, One Piece fruits and stuff like that, I could not for the life of me remember my Paramecia fruit. Which is, like, you know, the one that the main character has, you know, where it makes him a rubber man. This is like, you know, God knows what this fruit is going to do to you. Anything and everything underneath and behind the sun. But, you know, something's going to happen. Yeah. So, when I was thinking about it, I came up with this one fruit that's like, you know...
Huh? Sorry. We're all confused and it's horrible. How do I fix this?
Well, don't you got, like, an item or something that's like a nano meds?
Stupid nanomeds. 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 Healing meds. These things, sedatives, but it only works on one person at a time.
Yeah, you have multiple hit ones.
I do?
Yeah, what's healing med do?
Healing med does hurts.
Okay, then general purpose. Okay, then restorative drink.
No, it's TP.
Oh.
I don't have any.
That's weird. You should have a, like, restores, like, everybody. It's not DX, not scope, and...
I don't got any.
Huh.
Is there techniques for that?
There might be techniques, but I don't know offhand who would have them.
Therapy probably works, but there's no therapy all. Be great if wait, you can still make attacks like this, right?
Yeah, there's just a chance that it will not work.
Right. I guess my best chance is to just try.
Yeah, like, yeah, you can still do stuff, but there's just a chance that it will not work.
Right. So what you're saying is, screw it, try anyway.
Well, no, like, that's not my advice. My advice would have been to switch someone in and have them, like, start using healing meds on the other characters.
That's not what I asked for. That's still pretty good. No!
Well, Trami's not gonna... Oh, no, wait, she is. Huh, that's weird.
Doing this now. Oof. I wish you had more on right now. Fine, screw it. Just do what you can.
Why not... Oh, okay, yeah, Trami's no longer dazed.
Yeah, she can fix Bazuli, and she'll go before him. Wait, does she have a technique for this? Therapy? Yes.
Hang on.
What?
Check her other stuff.
What other stuff?
Like, what does healing do?
It's hurt.
Okay, what's refresh do?
Fearful Daze stun. This is also Daze.
Oh, and then there's refresh all. Which means... you know, check your stuff.
Okay.
But anyways, it's just Bazoola that needs it, I think.
Yeah.
Did Fritz get out of it, or does he still have it?
I think he's still in it, but I'll check. He's still in it.
So yeah, switch Aeon with Fritz, and then just have Tremmy use Refresh All.
Okay.
That way they'll both be out of daze.
I don't know who goes first, him or her. I assume her. She's usually faster about this sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, you were saying One Piece fruits and stuff.
Yeah, it's like I was trying to think of my fruits, and like I was trying to remember. Like I could not remember my Paramecium fruit for the life of me. And I think you brought up that like it had to do with like magic circles or something like that.
Yeah.
So I was thinking magic circles, huh? Okay, that's a thing. But then I just figured, I'll just come up with a original fruit power, something that's simple, that's easy for like me to remember.
Right. Simple is good. Right. Simple and clean.
Yes. And when I was thinking, And when I was thinking about what fruit should be, I was saying, okay, Atou, what's your thing? The harem. Like, that's the end goal of, like, you know, anything and everything. So I figured, what is a simple fruit out there that would allow me to achieve the dream? Yeah, that's my One Piece dream, the harem. Now, that's why I sell the... how many C's does One Piece have?
There's the East Blue, West Blue, North Blue, South Blue, Grand Line, and New World.
So, 5 C's.
Though, yeah, I guess so. Seems that way. I might be wrong, but that seems about right. Though those are oceans, not seas. There's a difference.
Alright, well, yeah, that's what I sell the C's for. That's my dream that I don't give up on. You know.
Don't give up. Trust your instincts.
Yeah.
Boobity booble.
So I figured, okay, what would be the best way to go about it? And I was figuring,
booze. Copious amounts of booze helps.
Just a fruit that allows me to get people drunk.
Yeah, that'll accomplish your goals pretty well.
Yeah, not really.
I know one girl will help you no matter what. Look for Baby 5. She'll help you no matter what. She'll turn on her own master for you. You just gotta keep a good watch on her. Because she'll do the same to you.
Well, in that case, why don't I just have a transponder snail on her and just tell her, okay, now if anyone has you do anything that you think I may not like, you always check in with me first. No matter what.
Even if you think that you'll be useful for them. Because that's all she wants out of life, is to be useful.
Alright, so, like, wouldn't that just solve that problem right there? Just
Quite
like, you know, always check in with me first. And transponder snails are just these portable snails that act like cell phones, but with no range limit on them.
Seems to be.
And, like, they're maybe living things, so feeding may be an issue.
Don't get them in salt, I think. Then again, there's some that swim through the sea. That's salt water.
Yeah. Okay, now you can go up to the next floor, which is 6. And remember that one fight that awaited you?
No.
Okay, well, you're going to get into a fight as you, like, progress.
Yay!
Right. Okay. So, like, you know, I was thinking, what could I do? Hypnotism? I don't mind going the hypnotism route for, like, recruiting the harem onto the team. Yeah. So.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Alright. But then I was thought about it, I don't know, I mean, like, the one problem I usually have with it is, like, you know, what if there's a character that I really like, but they're already part of something big?
Right.
Like, do I want to mess with what they're connected with in order to get them on my harem?
Right.
Because, like, Baby 5 is a crew member of, like, a...
Does not matter, man. Yeah, it does not. I mean, she does do fights and stuff, but once it's all said and done, she's open game. She's the only one that doesn't get arrested.
Huh.
Because she just falls in love with someone she fights, and they are to be married. According to her, she thinks that they're going to be married, though he's already politically engaged, but he doesn't really care. He doesn't care about either or.
Okay, you're saying that storyline-wise, at some point she will become available.
Yeah, basically. The guy that she's marrying doesn't even like her all that much. He does end up marrying her anyway on cover stories. And they seem happy together, but you can just ruin that. It's fine.
Okay, but, like, let's say if I wanted, like, Nami, like, on part of my harem crew. Like,
yeah.
Do I want to deal with Luffy and crew?
And all the repercussions for the world it would cause.
Right.
Is this the right one?
Yeah, I believe you're going along the right path.
You, Final Guard. You're new. I analyze you.
Okay.
I punchy.
Right. But, that's, I think that's really the best example to get my point across. What if I want an important character A, then I'd have to deal with crew B to get final outcome C, and what would that mean to, like, everything overall? Can't do that. Like, especially if it's any characters I particularly like. Like, I don't want to mess with Luffy's crew and stuff, and that way.
That would be pretty tough.
I'm willing to, like, take down whatever crew that Baby 5 might be a part of.
Good luck! That's Don Flamingo.
Oh, depending on what devil fruit I have,
Good luck! Really good luck! Because you can try to swing the fruit all you want, unless you got the skill to back it up.
Swing the fruit?
Yeah, you can try to be like, oh, my fruit's broken. Sometimes skill matters more than brokenness. Logias used to be the in-new broken thing until people got good.
Oh, well, I would figure that, like, some planning ahead would, help out a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I figure, I just gotta Batman it up, plan for all kinds of scenarios.
Right, fair enough. Yeah, obviously that helps out a lot.
Because I figure having like possibly a pipe bomb filled with sea stone nails in it would be pretty darn effective in any situation.
It's quite possible. I don't know how that would. That was a strong word. I don't know how that would affect if you put a string barrier around it.
I'm pretty sure it would cut through it.
Maybe. I mean, it's a product of his devil fruit power, but it's not part of his body at all.
It's not?
No.
How's it not?
He's not made of string.
Can't he turn himself into string?
No, not really. He can make string clones of himself that can talk and he can see through them. But, I mean, he's not himself made of string.
But doesn't the string come from his body?
I don't know.
Like, doesn't his actions create the string, therefore making them part of his body? Like, they're literally strung together, like, whatever he does.
I don't know how they come into existence. I guess so.
Because, like,
he
if
can
it's
turn
all
buildings into string.
Okay.
That's buildings, so now that's not really part of his body, is it?
Well, I would think it's semi part of his body, mainly because he's using his body to transform it into string. So I'm imagining he's touching it in some sort of way or fashion.
That's true.
So, it is connected.
Okay, that's fair.
And I figure, like, hitting that with sea stone would probably cause the string effect to go away on whatever part of the building was hit. Like, the entire building might not be unstringed, but, like, a part of it would.
Okay, you got good points.
Yeah. So, like, yeah, just a pipe bomb full of sea stone nails would probably be, like, fairly effective. But then again, if I'm at that point, I think I've already messed up.
Yeah, if you get anywhere in range of him, it's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, like, that ain't how the Batman do. Of course, like, the Batman wouldn't do a lot of stuff that I kind of plan on doing. I'm just thinking, like, I should already have a few snipers on hand.
With sea stone bullets?
Yes, with sea stone bullets.
Of course, his predictive hockey might allow him to dodge that before it happens.
Oh, really? He has predictive hockey?
Yeah, he's got the sight hockey.
Hmm.
It may not work, I don't know.
I see. Well,
there's ways. There's ways he could survive it all.
Okay, I would certainly have to study my enemy, see what they're about, and see what they have. Because, like, if that's a situation that, like, I gotta prepare for, then that just means I just have to do something that can't be blocked no matter how prepared one is.
It's not like he'll come personally to find you.
Where
am I going? There's treasure chests in here. I can feel it.
Well, there's a,
switch over there.
Yeah.
You want me to push it?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, there's treasure chest 2! The door seems to have been lost. Saying about, oh, baby. Give it to me. I got overhand cannon. And restorative drink 3. Let's look at this overhand cannon. What is this? What is it? What does it do? What does it do? What does it do? What does it do? It's a handgun, I assume.
Well, no, it's a shoulder weapon.
Woo! That's a pretty one. Oh, baby, that damage.
Let's see. 400 attack for 4 energy, and that's base. And your hyper cannon's 420 for 5 energy. So it's not only stronger, it takes up less energy.
Well, it's not stronger, it's 400.
Oh, okay.
It's a little weaker, but takes up less energy.
And less space.
And it looks pretty cool. But can I fit it? I think I can. Oh, look at me!
Okay, let's look at it.
Yeah! Let's see how cool this looks. Is it doubles? I always like symmetry. Oh! Oh, baby!
Oh boy.
I like these guns!
That's some Xeno Saga gear right there.
Oh, they're beautiful! They're beautiful!
Yeah.
Oh, maybe those would go better on a different one.
White with blue with like a barely trim hint of
Oh,
red.
those would look good on these shoulder pads. Oh. Death Savior. That's a good one, too. Oh man, they could look good on this. No, those rocket ones look real good on there, though. Oh, baby. Could I fit them on here? I feel like they shouldn't.
They might be able to go on there. You just have to see what you currently have equipped.
Oh, please. I got nothing big.
And
I don't know if I can fit them on this, actually.
let's see. Well, go back to them.
Okay.
Okay, they currently take up a range of
5
You have
by
enough room.
3. I do!
Yes.
Let me try this out.
No, okay, you'd have to drop Burning Vulcan and just move those to the side, and there you go.
See how terribly awesome this looks. Ah, it's such a cluster! These are awful! I love it! I love how bad it is! This thing structurally should not be able to stand up with all this heavy machinery. It's so top heavy!
It's fine.
My range stat does not support this. This is not optimized. I'm doing it anyway. I'm doing it anyway.
And giving Bazooly back his old stuff.
Well, it was hyper cannon, wasn't it? Yeah, it was hyper cannon. Oh, that's so awful. Oh god. It hurts to look at. It's so incorrect. It's like life itself is telling me, why? Why did you do this? You monster.
Okay, and there should be some treasure chests on the other side of the room.
Just go this way. No?
Yeah, like, you could follow along and...
No, I can't.
Yeah, it's like...
This way. Oh, no, no, don't tell me that. Okay, but yeah, you've got the power of... You've come up with a new devil fruit.
Okay, yes. So, like, I was thinking, essentially, what kind of power would help me to build up my harem without stepping on toes of everyone else? And I figured the ability to copy others. And, to, like, my knowledge...
Bless you!
Huh?
Sorry, someone's sneezing in the next room. Just scream, bless you! No hidden
Okay,
ones
so
right
you got
here.
your drink prepared, power kit,
Yeah.
flare, and escape.
Okay, which is the door?
Okay. Well, no, you need to return to, like, the elevator.
Okay. Seems like a bonus door.
Kind of. This is essentially like a bonus room of sorts.
Seems like it. Overhand cannon, no. Look at these awesome things. Why are they called overhand? It's so wobbly. It doesn't look right.
They're probably called overhand because ideally the mobile suit would kind of rest it on their hand as like they raise it towards their shoulder and just kind of aim with it that way.
God.
Like, it's over shoulder, but it's technically over their hand because of how they would hold it.
How far do the mobile suits in this come from, actually?
If I remember correctly, the mobile suits here only extend as far as Char's counterattack.
Is that before or after Gundam Seed?
That's before.
Okay.
Yeah, Char's counterattack is before Seed.
Because I don't know if Gundam Seed was the one, but I fought this thing in Gundam Versus recently, which I bought. In boss battle mode called a Shamblo.
Shamblo?
Yeah, I remember telling you about this big dragon-like mech with claws and arms and whatnot. It has like Quibbly-level shoulder pads.
Huh.
It's called a Shamblo.
I look forward to seeing what that looks like.
It's awful! It's a piece of crap. They make you fight two of them!
But anyways, return to the elevator.
Which one? This main one?
Yeah, the main one.
Okay.
Okay, you've flipped all the switches you need in order to progress to the 7th floor.
I should go save.
Yeah, like, go and save real quick. Okay, but, before we go into, like, Shamblo and, like...
Oh, I'm done with
Oh,
that.
wait a second.
Wait, which floor is it? One?
Yeah, the thing you were talking about. Was that the thing that I said that was the final boss in Double O?
It might be. I think I remember hearing something about that. It has a barrier in front of it at all times. It's really annoying.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the final boss in Double O. Was it Season 1 or Season 2? Yeah, it's got to be Season 2. Because Season 1 ended on a Dear God note.
I think that seeing those would be a Dear God note.
Well,
I hate
no. Like, this was the final boss. Huh?
9?
Yes, 9. No, this is like a final boss. This is pretty much how the series is gonna end. Kind of notes to where, like, once we beat this, it's pretty much gonna be like a little to no conflict after this point. Where Season 1 was like someone tied up the heroes, kicked them down to the ground, and was basically like trying to decide who's going to be shot in the head. And then everything just like turned to credits before, like, a zoom up on gun, you see it fire, and then credits.
Wow.
Like, I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying stuff got bad. A main character did die.
Biscuit, no! Biscuit, I love you! Spoilers as hell.
But yeah, like first season of Double O just like ended on that kind of note. Oh, but you did go up to the 7th floor, yeah?
Yes, we're about to enter this room. Is something about to happen? Should I stop?
Oh, it should be fine.
Ah! Yay! Restorative drink XD! DX.
And repair kit SP.
No! I got these new guns! They're terrible with my stats.
Okay.
But yeah, your fruit?
Okay. So then, like, I was figured, like, I should have a fruit that would allow me to copy others. That way I could build a harem and not be stepping on anybody's toes. And luckily for me, there's already some devil fruits that do that to various degrees.
Indeed.
And, but, like, okay, what's mine? Like, is it mine just like a straight up copy? And I was like, nah, I would like something that gives me, like, a bit more control and stuff like that. Okay, one thing about me is that I do not like the looks of Time Skip Robin.
I know, I hate the looks of Time Skip everyone, honestly.
Yeah, like, well, actually, like, the only ones who I know offhand are, Robin and Nami, and I do not like their time skip looks. I very much preferred how, like, they first appeared. Except for Robin, like, I don't mind the black outfit. The cowgirl outfit, I can take or leave. But,
like
it's fine. But, like, so something that would allow me to, like, control, like, their appearance in the terms of, like, if I could age them backwards or something like that. So where, like, oh, yeah, like, I, copy time skip Robin, but, I just age her back to, like, normal, like, preferred
normal
Robin.
This is normal you. Everything else is a horrible mutation.
Bring up your map. If I remember correctly, there should be... Okay, there's 2 pathways. You're going to want to go north.
Okay.
Okay. Right, so then, one thing that I came up with was that, what if I was able to create, like, these dolls, and these dolls were able to, like, become duplicates of other characters? And I was thinking, okay, that's an interesting line of thought. Let's see, where do we go down with that? So, how could a power like this work out? And I was thinking, a doll that's a duplicate of someone else. And I was just...
dolls.
Hmm?
It's always dolls with you, Atou. Your ruby weapon idea, it's always dolls. Stop playing with dolls. You're a man.
Oh, you know, one of my favorite titles is He Who Plays with People's Shapes.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if any of our viewers got that reference at all, because that is from somewhere.
I would be surprised if reviewers got it either. I don't know why reviewers would be watching us, but okay.
Okay. So, right, so like I was thinking the dolls, copies, and stuff like that, that reminded me of voodooism. And I was thinking, hey, yeah, that seems like an interesting way to go down with the devil fruit. I'm able to create these dolls, and if I get like a piece of someone's hair or something associated with it, and I wrap that around the doll, that allows me to create a duplicate of them. And going down there, that's when I came up with this scenario of I believe I told it to you, to where like, oh, you know, if I was a bad guy, I'm pretty sure I would do like the dumb thing and get a copy of Zoro and like send that after Luffy and be all like, hey, you know, any damage you inflict onto your copy crewmate actually affects them, because you know the voodoo doll thing's in effect of whatever you do to one is like reflected upon the original. But I figured, yeah, but then we just get like our badass anime moment to where like Luffy's getting pretty hurt because, you know, it is Zoro, and there's Zoro just like, you know, standing off to the side, you know, having to take all the damage like a boss or something. And like in order to help out his captain, like he'd figure that maybe it works both ways. And so he like stabs himself or cuts himself like in the leg or in the side, which would hurt copy Zoro.
It's okay, he's into cutting himself. He's edgy.
And like you know, that would like cause the clone to falter a bit, giving Luffy like you know, that chance in order to actually beat up copy Zoro. And then like the anime would explain, or like whatever form this would be, like, okay, but then how does Zoro not die when Luffy defeats copy Zoro? And it'll be like a hand wave off. Well, that was Zoro copied from an earlier point before he reached his current level of strength of him standing right there.
He has more blood than he did when you copied him.
So like you know, current Zoro is actually technically stronger than copy Zoro.
What with the extra liters of blood he put in himself? What is this room? Do I have to go around this thing?
Okay, you're down in floor B1, right?
Aha. Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
so
no.
there actually is like some interesting stuff around here. Go down the ramp and fight that enemy.
Roar! Roar! Is this bonus too?
Huh? More or less, yeah.
Is this also the right pathway to get out?
No.
Okay.
What do you mean to get out?
Like, is there a door here that leads to the correct like bosses and whatnot?
Oh, no.
Okay.
This is basically a bonus room where you go around, fight stuff, and collect items before continuing on. Okay. So, like, as I was saying, so, like, I figured, you know, that's how the show would play it off and stuff like that. What happens if someone just starts, like, throwing in, like, voodoo copies of the characters? And, you know, that's what dumb villain me would, like, do. You know, smart villain me would be using characters like Nami and throw that at Luffy. Because I figured, you know, Zoro will stand there and take the beating. But I wonder how things would work out if, like, I stick to, like, you know, copy Nami on Luffy for, like, whatever reason. To where every time Luffy hurt Nami, it would hurt normal Nami. And I'm just thinking, if I did that while the crew was together, I could almost see Sanji trying to fight Luffy to stop him from hurting Nami.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure if things would go down that way.
I could see him doing a kick to stop him from doing something.
Right? And, like, it wouldn't do any good to, like, send copy Nami against Sanji. Because he would just take the beating and pretty much die from it.
Well, I mean, you'd win.
Like, yeah, I'd win, I guess, but...
But you wouldn't feel like a winner.
Yeah. And then you pointed out something really obvious to me, to which I was like, oh, god dang, why didn't I think of that? Which is, like, have the copy person fight their originals.
Right. Mirror match.
Right, because, like, whatever damage that the original did to the copy, would be reflected onto themselves, and then there's the damage of whatever the copy version is doing. Of course, presuming that the whole works both ways wasn't a factor.
Right.
Yep. But, yeah, so, I thought, okay, you know what? I like this. I really like this idea that with this voodoo-style fruit, that I can create a doll, get something of the person, and create a duplicate of them, and then just, like, manipulate that version of them. Yeah. Call it, like, doll customization or something like that. Because I was thinking, is there a way I can associate this with, like, Figmas or something of characters? Like, I could be like, oh, this is great for making toys and selling them, but the true purpose of the devil fruit, like, allows me to do this and stuff like that.
How Waffle became famous.
Maybe.
Though, you do, I remember mentioning it, though I didn't go into much detail with you about it, as to that there was already a kind of a guy with this sort of power, sort of.
No, I don't remember that.
There is a voodoo guy already.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I don't know if it's straight up called the voodoo fruit.
That's a shame, because that's what I was going to call this fruit, the voodoo fruit. But, okay, what's this voodoo guy like?
Okay, his name is Basil Hawkins. He's one of the 11 supernovas. He has, like, long hair, uses tarot cards, is like a straight, like, mysticism sort of guy. And his thing is that he can turn into a sort of a scarecrow man. Like, he's made of straw.
A straw man?
A straw man. Ah! Yeah. He fought the Light dude. Light Admiral Kizaru.
Okay.
Well, he got attacked by him. And basically it shows that whenever he gets hit with something that would hurt or kill him, I think only straight up kill him, it transfers the damage to somebody else around him and a straw doll pops out.
Wait, what?
Like, say he gets shot through the chest with a laser.
Well, you know, I do pick up your treasure chest.
Say he gets shot through the chest with a laser. A doll will pop out of him, and someone nearby will take the damage for him. Like, that's what, like, someone else will just fall over as if they got hurt. I think the hole might appear in them. That's his ability. It can run out, though.
But why does a doll pop out?
Because it's voodoo based. You know, like the damage inflicted goes to someone else.
Okay, so...
Oh, it's not voodoo, it's that thing with stabbing a doll into a tree, isn't it?
That's also voodoo. I was thinking about maybe making that like a weakness about the my devil fruit, to where if you were to like take a nail and a hammer and spike that into their chest, like it wouldn't kill the person, it would just
release them,
like turn the doll into a doll, and thereby nullify it. Like, I was thinking about making that a factor, because that's part of voodoo.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Did you get an Ian charger?
I think so, yeah.
Like, there was a treasure chest to the left, regeneration. There was the one in the upper area, which is the charger. You got that, yeah?
I think so.
Okay, yeah, I just need to make sure, like, I double-check that a bit later.
Ugh. This battle, man.
Okay, but, let's see, what was I saying? Oh, no, wait, you were saying. Okay, you're saying there's a guy with a voodoo and stuff like that. Like, okay, I'll have to look in and see about that, because, like, it wouldn't be the first time that there'd be similar powers, like, out there.
Right.
Like, one case in point was, there is this guy, I think it was called Golden Shiki, and his thing was that he could fly.
Oh, yes, Golden Sheik, Golden Lion Shiki.
I looked into his powers, and it's like, anything he touches that's not living, he can levitate at will.
Oh, that's his power.
And including, like, himself. But the thing is, it was like, I saw a note off to the side that his power is actually a much weaker version of this other dude, who could straight up control gravity, anything and everything, making them float up, down, and he wasn't limited by if they were living or not.
Right, Fujitora.
And so it was like, okay, so like there certainly is a case of like powers being similar to each other. Oh, and like that baby 5 person. Well, her thing was that she could transform like parts of her bodies into like weapons and stuff like that. There are already other characters that are able to transform parts of them into weapons. It's just that they're like limited to one degree or another.
Right.
While hers is like seemingly a limitless arsenal, while the others are like limited to like a single weapon or so. So Certainly not the first time that certain powers have overlapped. Like, actually, I think probably one of the even best examples I've ever seen was that, you know, Bonnie.
Bonnie?
I think that's her name. Like, a girl named Bonnie, pink hair, and her specialty was that she can control age.
Yes, Bonnie, yes.
Okay. Yeah, like, she can control age and stuff like that, and she showed this by, like, de-aging a whole bunch of Marines, and also super aging some of them, to where they were, like, super old and stuff.
Right,
and
she does it to herself regularly.
Yeah, she can control her own age, too.
Yeah, she's awesome. I'd want her as a crew member super hard.
Me too.
And I've seen a situation where that's possible.
Neat. But, you know, if my Voodoo fruit works out, I could just make a copy of that.
Your Voodoo fruit being able to copy their powers seems like something a bit insanely...
But it's not the first time that that's happened.
It isn't?
Yeah, it's not. Weren't you the one who told me how in, like, that One Piece game with this Tanuki, that all he, like, had to do is, like, take a leaf and it would transform into other people?
Right,
and, like,
with all their memories.
And all their powers.
Yes, it still seems quite fan-fiction-y.
Well, that's awesome.
It's a video game, after all. Fen funnel, straight up.
Huh.
How does that go? Is it on here?
Well, it said it was an option part, so...
Oh, that's like a...
That's like an equip on the mobile suit itself.
Huh. Strange. And then there's this one over here. E-cap small. There's nothing behind it? Wow.
Okay.
I figured they would hit stuff.
Then, like, you got the box there, and then before you go down, go and check the upper left corner.
Okay.
Or at least, like, you know, just move the camera to where I can see if that chest is open. Okay, yeah. Okay, fine. Like, go on down and, like, go through that.
Come on down.
Like,
Is there over there?
Should just be one more thing within this room.
I mean that?
Yeah, that. But wait.
There's more.
Well, actually, no, there's not more. It's actually around that time.
Oh, no!
Okay. So, like, we'll pause there, and we'll pick... Oh, god dang it.
What?
I was going to talk about Forza this episode.
Oh, no!
Next
episode.
Yeah, well, no, not next episode.
Oh,
I'll finish up my One Piece, and then we'll transition into Forza.
Oh, no!
We'll have to save all that for the next episode.
Goodbye!